to the Ales Dandy Please stream. I'm your host, Ales Dandy, also known as Ales, gentleman streamer, the excellence of an execution, the no throne cicerone. And welcome back to Thursday, folks. Welcome back to Thursday. Somehow collectively as a humanity, we made it all the way to Thursday. And that's good, and that's something to be thankful for. You know what? Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Very happy to be here. It is surprisingly early for Ales Dandy. And the reason for that is on a need-to-know basis. But for this week and next week, we're going to be doing earlier Thursdays and Friday mornings. So, you know, it'll be a little bit different. It'll be just a wee bit more morning-ish, coffee-ish, cracking the bread, reading the newspaper, maybe going out for a walk and taking in a light breeze sort of a mood. Of course, it is always nighttime at the Ales Dandy Studios, so night reigns for us all. Good to see you all, and of course I did want to go ahead and give a quick shout out to a friend of the stream, legendary community member and fellow fruity, the Kitty Tobins, who happened to pop in. Apparently happens to be working from home. So here's wishing you a mellifluous day at home, the kitty. Thank you so much for popping in. And yeah, last scene playing Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time. You know, that's sounds like a very what am I saying? Like ephemeral, like dreamlike name. I don't think I've heard of this one. I read fantasy, and of course my mind immediately went to Final Fantasy, but I doubt that that's what this case is. I'm not gonna bug you in terms of like what it is, but I should check out one of your VODs. Thank you once again for popping in. So what are we doing today? Why are we here? Why have we congregated here today to see this couple wed in marriage? No, that's not what we're doing today. We are playing Final Fantasy VIII today, which is a campaign that we have been running for a couple months. At this point, I feel most of my campaigns have been going on for a couple of months, except of course for A Link to the Past, which we just happened to finish last night. Imagine that, we actually finished one game. How long has it been? Like 6 months since we beat a game? I think maybe longer. But we did it. It happens on this channel. Sometimes you just gotta be patient. Sometimes just sit back, relax, and the gifts will come to you. There was a better way to wax poetic about that. But yes, we finished it next week on Wednesday. Next week, stay tuned. We will be doing some Mega Man X, not Mega Man 10, Mega Man X. Let's see, Fantasy Life is like an Animal Crossing meets an RPG, so it's lots of exploring, crafting, gathering, and just all around adorableness. I really wish I had given more time to Animal Crossing. I can tell you that right now that my longest stint on it or any game like that was during the pandemic, where my partner was playing it a lot, or at least significantly more than she ever plays anything. And then I jumped on the mobile game for a while because one of my friends was doing it as well. So, I mean, if it's that, and then you have an RPG game on top of it, that sounds delightful. I hope you're having a blast with it, Kitty. Thank you very much for letting us know. The other thing that we are doing today, of course, is no matter what the time of the day is, don't you come preaching at me. We're gonna have an ale. I don't care if it's 7 in the morning. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. So that's what we're doing. We're having an ale today. Today we are having something from our friends on the north of Canada. This is Fin du Monde by Unibroue Brewing from Canada. What exactly is Fin du Monde? Well, it is a Belgian triple. Even though it is a Canadian beer, it is indeed a Belgian triple. And I can only assume that is a part of Canada. I don't know it for a fact. I don't know my geography. But I think this is a part of Canada. I really like the fact that you have like this royal steely blue contrasting with this landmass, which is a powerful orange color. I don't know. It just vibes with the eyes. It's a feast for thine eyes, as I like to say. So what exactly is a Belgian triple, you might be asking? Ales, what is a triple? It sounds like 3 times 3. A triple has very little to do with mathematics. In the old Belgian tradition, in the old Trappist tradition, of course, the merry monks used to brew beers. Some of their more iconic ones were doubles and triples. Doubles were maltier, a little more darker in hue, whereas triples were lighter in color, and just crafted from pale ales. Both of these styles, of course, excel in the Belgian tradition, which includes adding a lot of like wild yeast, which gives the beer a slightly more fruitier taste to it. It gives the beer some fruity esters. The other thing about Belgian beers, of course, is that you use a number of spices, things like cloves, peppers, cardamoms. It makes very spicy beers. I like to call them spicy because they're spicy, not because they're hot. They won't be featured in the hot ones, but they are spicy, and I very much enjoy them. Triples, as compared to doubles, once again, are lighter in color, still very malty, and I want to say a little less sweet, a little more drier in their finish. They're also stronger in alcohol composition, generally speaking. Which is something that wouldn't be fixed until the advent of quadruples. But that is enough about me gabbing on this particular topic. Let's go ahead and see what Untapped has to say on this particular beer by moving over to this side. Mo. Okay, so I feel like that looks quite small. No, I think that's fine. A solid 9% alcohol by volume. 911, sound the alarm. Riche et elegant. Wait a second, what is this? Oh, that was French. I like it. I'm glad that you're enjoying that, kitty. This rich and sophisticated golden triple has earned several international titles thanks to its refined taste marked by notes of grains, fruit, and spice. And spice is the spice of life. Supported by a slight bitterness, it's a tribute to Quebec, the Quebecois, the land encountered by the 16th century French explorers who thought they'd reach the end of the world. So imagine that they didn't reach the end of the world, but instead they founded a beautiful country. But yeah, that is what Untapped has to say on this particular beer. Let's actually taste this. Okay. So today's gonna be an odd one. We're gonna try and do a tight 120 on Final Fantasy VIII. I really don't think we're gonna make great progress today, so today's more about vibing and chilling, I think. Really what the main objective here today is to collect parts to build some of our final weapons for our party members right before we go into Lunatic Pandora proper. That's kind of the name of the game. There's gonna be a lot of random fights, a lot of grinding. But you know what? Maybe we'll have fun along the way. Fun. Imagine that. We get to have it today, Thursday. And as you can see, a beautiful head of foam right over here. Once again, a feast for thine eyes. We got a beautiful FFVIII glass, which is of course the German tradition. This is a Belgian style beer, so it's a little bit different. You got some slight sedimentation here, which means that this beer is not fully filtered in terms of a nose. You got some cloves, you got some banana, a strong sense of citrus peel. As you might imagine, Belgian beers iconically have a lot of citrus peel on them, hence you have things like Blue Moon here in the States. And yeah, kind of just a lightly malty, a little bit more of that French bread as opposed to the darker beers which have a slightly more weedier whole wheat type of bread. And yeah, just delightful. If I'm an ale here, viewer, good morning to you all. Yeah, so strong taste of that citrus peel, a little bit of that bitterness which does hail from that citrus closer to the finish. Excuse me. First beer of the day always hits you that way. But yeah, kind of just rich malty. I want to say a 3 out of 5 in terms of body composition for this particular beer. Relatively heavy, complex. I want to say a bright opening It does promise a lot once it swoons your mouth, but then it closes nicely with a solid dry finish, which I feel always closes the gap, and it closes the gap. You got very thin bubbles rising across the sides of your tongue. And one more thing, a rich pear on the after odor. So if you excel out as you drink a beer, you get a second with a slightly different tone in terms of a nose. You get a good rich pear. I enjoy it. I like it. I would not kick it out of bed for crackers. You know, I heard that idiom somewhere in a podcast a very long time ago when ales was a baby. I've never actually looked up what that means, but I've always used it. With that, let's go ahead and give La Fin du Monde a 4 out of 5 stars. And that is what we will be drinking for today's session. Like I said, we're moving on to Final Fantasy VIII. We do have a question of the night posted. Do you hoard anything? Do you hoard anything? Is there anything that you probably don't need that you have a lot of? I want to say for me, it's those hexagonal wrenches. I have a whole bunch of them because every single time I've tried to build furniture, I've simply kept them. And let it be known, I hate building furniture. I avoid it like the plague, and yet I still have a bunch of those hexagonal keys. The other thing that I want to say I hoard a lot of is probably just the what do you call these things? The things that you use to hold cans in packs of 6 or 4. I have a bunch of them just because I like to collect my cans neatly, even though I inevitably just rip them off, and I have like a whole bunch of them. I don't know. I also know that some of them are not recyclable, so I kind of just like don't want to throw them away. Some of them are not really made from good plastic, so yeah, I kind of have a bunch of those. I don't know. Anyways, feel free to let me know what you hoard, but with that, let's go back to Final Fantasy VIII. Okay, let's see, where were we? Oh, that's loud. Okay, so much better. We are playing on the PlayStation 5, of course. And so, we've got a funky PlayStation 5 controller over here. Dear selfie. Let's go ahead and continue our game. Now, the last amazing thing that we did was collect Doom Train. Doom Train was the last thing that we collected, and so we're very happy with him. He's found a home in our ranks, and I think I junctioned him to somebody already. Doom Train. So he is currently junctioned to Squall. He's got Junk Shop, which means that you can call out Junk Shop from anywhere on the screen, which is nice because that is exactly what we are doing today. Dark Side Auto Shell, Forbidden Medicine, the medicine that is forbidden, of course. Okay, so everybody's junction, everybody's learning something. We all love to learn. Let's actually call that Junk Shop and see what exactly we need to collect here. So Lionheart, of course, is the strongest weapon in the game. What do we need? Adamantine, Dragon Fang, Pulse Ammo. Okay, so let's go ahead and basically I have none of this. Let's see if I can refine some cards for this. Actually, let me pull up this list on the side so that I keep it in mind. FF8 weapons parts. Okay. Ultimate weapons. Let's see. Adamantine. Okay, so adamantine, you can actually get it from a card mod. You can card mod a Minotaur card. Be right back in a minute. Of course, take your time, Kitty. Thank you so much for, even hanging out. Let's see. I can't imagine that we have more than one Minotaur card, and I don't really want to give it away just yet. Or you can also get it by using Tenhori Halcon, or... Oh, okay. GF ability, Med Refinement. If I get 100 Vitality J scrolls, that'll be sufficient. So let me see if I can get some of that first. Adamantine, huh? Okay. Let's go check on the card mod. So like I said, I know that if we just sacrifice a Minotaur, we can get Adamantines, but maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe what we do is go fight some Adamantoise. That might make the most sense. It's got a... What is the percentage chance of it dropping it? Bum, bum, bum. Drop level 30 and above. Okay, so as long as it is level 30 and above, I think it should drop it. Now the question is, where do we find Adamantoise? They are located... in Ultimisia's castle, the Estar regions, the beaches near the Centra, and the Dole region. Let's go to Dole and go to the beach. How about that? OMG else, we should go see Distant Worlds in November. Wait, Distant Worlds? What is that? That sounds very familiar. Forgive me for not knowing normal things. Is that a concert thing? It's like, of course that's a concert thing. What's wrong with you? Buy tickets to Distant Worlds at Davy Symphony. Ooh. Oh, it's Final Fantasy music. That's... Yes, maybe we should. You know what? Let me look into that. I know that people have gone in the past, and it does sound delightful. It would be wonderful. Let's talk about it. Where was I going? Well, thank you for bringing that up. I feel like I completely forget every time somebody brings that up. I know that a couple of my friends have gone in the past. Before we head out, let's actually switch people. Let's switch some people. I feel like everybody else has been getting some neglect here. Don't want to neglect everybody all the time. Let's switch Selfie and Irvine. We do like those folks. I went in Chicago once and Nobuo Uematsu was there. Oh my gosh, that must have been a very special occasion. I don't suppose that he was actually... Was he actually like doing some of the performance? Was he like conducting or something like that? I know that he plays an instrument at least. Or several instruments. He's probably very talented. This is me and my knowledge of Nobuo Uematsu. Okay, so Selfie and Irvine, let's go ahead and exchange junctions. Exchange that junk! Renoa, we want to exchange with Selfie. And then we want to exchange Quistis with Irvine. Let's also go ahead and auto our magic. Let's auto our magic, okay? Let's see. He did for one winged angel. Of course he had to do it for one winged angel. That must have been a... what do you call it? There's a word. Language escapes me at this time. But it must have been a very special experience. But the rest of the concert was another conductor, right? He literally just got off his chair. He was part of the audience, and he was like, "No, let me do this." But that sounds like a really good time. Yeah, maybe we should look into that. What was I? Bio, Esna, sleep. Bio is fine. Honestly, based on the fact that we're just fighting simple monsters, I think we're probably okay with most things. I just want to make sure that the abilities are fine. Strength 40. We got some crazy stuff here. I might just give him more strength over HP because I do think that he already has a whole mess of HP. Strength. My strength. Mag bonus. And move find. That is useful for like drop points and things like that. But maybe we're not looking for that right this instance. Let's go with strength 20, strength 40, and then mag 40. So that decreases his HP, but it's I think it's fine. Keep it. And junction selfie. Selfie should be our mage. So up for mag. And then as abilities we want... Yeah, let's keep that level down. We want that level down just in case we encounter anything crazy out there on the field. I don't want people getting messed up out there. I don't want anybody getting hurt. Okay. Don't you dare get hurt. And then Irvine. He should be basically our tank. So always go for defense here. He doesn't really have too much, unfortunately. But he does have item and recover. I'm trying to make it so that whoever is in this slot, it has survivability. So I think he's good. Let's go ahead and use a tent it up. Okay, and save for good measure. I'm sure that for a concert like that, they do things like the big hits, right? Like Liberi Fatalis, of course. Battle at Big Bridge. I'm sure there's a bunch I'm missing. Of course, One Winged Angel. Eyes on Me, I hope. Maybe. I doubt it. Let's go to Dole. Dole, isn't that the fruit juice company? Or am I thinking of something else? Or am I thinking of Bob Dole? Idia's house. Ugh, why am I thinking about that? Dole. Or Dole. Barara, 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 barara. Okay, and it should be in the beach area. So I'm assuming around here. Would you just... It's like we landed on this tiny strip of land. Hopefully we're in the right location. Holy Glory Cape. Look at that. Bum, 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 bum. And these are definitely not what the monsters we're looking for. And poisoned. It's funny that we still have this mechanic where the monsters pop up right as you hit them on the head. It's like a bonk on the head. What was I going to do? Let's see. Each tour focuses on something different. Okay, gotcha. I think this tour is 14 and 16. See, that is why I probably need to move up 16 on my list of games to play. What happens if we draw? What could possibly this thing have that we need? We don't need anything, just beat it down. Sad. That is just sad. Level up. I really hope that we're gonna find one of these adamantoises. What can we draw from this thing? Blizzaga. Sure. stock some scans. Why not? We have all the waters in the world. Might as well while we are here. Okay, now we can just attack willy-nilly. I think we have everything that these fools offer. We might have to go to a different area to get a slightly better rate for adamantoises. Some more fish fins. If we don't see any adamantoises in the next 3 fights, I think I'm gonna move on. I might as well just actually run away, now that I think about it. Fish fin. Yes! And let's draw. Ooh, protects and reflects. We do love those. I'm gonna have Irvine mug from both of them. Orichalcons. The shield of Orichalcon. Okay, so we're just gonna let Irvine keep attacking before we... And then we just beat down the first one. So we're stealing Orichalcons. Let me actually scan to see what level they are, because that might be an issue here. Level 46, so we should definitely have a chance for it to drop adamantine. It's actually pretty common for it to drop adamantine at this level. So let's actually just beat it down and see what happens. Down it goes. Wait a second. What? Jeez. Don't tell me it's going to do the same thing. It basically came back. Oh yes, it is doing that. I should have known what exactly it is weak against. Okay, hold on a second. I need to actually find out what its weakness is, because otherwise it's gonna keep doing this. Level 1 immune to a bunch of things. Thunder and Earth actually hit it for 200%. So let's call on our Thunder GF. Please tell me I have it equipped. Otherwise I'm just going to hit it with Thunder. Hit it with Thunder, will ya? Thundaga! And of course, the Squall doesn't have it. No, stop doing that. Let's all just use Thundergas. This is ridiculous. Is it? Wow, it is still going. That is one beefy turtle. Sandstorm by Darude. I need to hit it as quickly as possible. This thing is crazy. Okay, I need to change strategy here. Let's see. At around level 40, how much HP would it have? I really wish I would have read how much it has. Maybe like 20,000 or something. That owns rare items that make it worth the effort. Okay, maybe I can seal it from doing its immune to stop, unfortunately. 90% for slow, 100% for drain. So maybe I need to slow it down and then keep hitting it with thunder. I think that really is the only way here. Do I even have slows here? Here we go, slow. Let's slow this fight down. Wait, what is it? Can we dispel whatever it has on? Why does it have a shell? Oh, I think it's the white wind, right? Do I have a dispel? Oh, this is wonderful. I hope it doesn't take away the No, it seems like it's still slow. Moving quite slow. The problem, of course, is that a single white wind makes it so that everyone recovers. Nice. Thank you very much, Irvine. Thundaga, 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 please just find it. There, it's doing Sandstorm again. That white wind could come in at any moment. Thundaga. Oh, how is it not out for the count? The thunders, it does nothing. Everybody's just spamming thunder at this point, just wail. There you go. Thank goodness for that. Jeez. Seeing you play through has really made me want to play this again. You know what? You should do it, Kitty. You should do it. It's a lot of fun. It's a good time. Join me in the madness that is the junction system. The great madness. The garden of madness. Oh, okay. I'm assuming that slow is still in effect. That's why it's not responding. Irvine. And you know what? Selfie's just gonna haste on herself. Boom. So that she can just spam lightning even faster. If I could just find my lightning spell quickly. That chunky boy is going down. If only I had my Quetzalcoatl here. He would know what to do. Sorry, they would know what to do. Quetzalcoatl. Boom. Let's attack aggressively. I can see why this must have been a pain back in the day. This is crazy. It's like, oh, no, don't cast shell. What are you doing? How dare you try something that you shouldn't do? I'm gonna dispel that. I'm gonna undo your thing. I don't even have that. Fine. Selfie, hit it with a dispel. Nice. Please, please, 2 shells, 2 shells, at least 2 shells. 2 shells, everyone, 2 shells. Level up for Selfie. Couldn't find any items. Oh. Okay, we're rejunctioning. We're putting what do you call this? Quetzalcoatl back on the field. That's what this is all about. Yeah, rip. The thing is, it's not even an uncommon drop. The guide over here says that any adamantoise above level 30 is a common drop for them. So I am, at the very least, confused. Maybe my information is bad though. Orichalcon. Rare, very rare. Maybe I also need to just add rare drops to my skill list or something like that. But yeah, we're gonna what do you call this? Gear for Thunder. We can probably refine some Thunderstones as well. What a pain in the butt. I don't like that. I did not like that one bit. Where was I? Okay. I think it's like Wizard Stones that give you the Thundergas. That is accurate. But can I actually refine some of my Thunderas? That might actually make more sense. What is it, like high magic? So many magic refinements. Thundaga! Not enough Thunderas. Yeah, I don't think we can refine any of the lower level Thunderas. But can we do it from all the way from the bottom, like from Thunders? Just want to make magic to the best use possible. And it seems like it's probably unlikely. Better to check. We do have some Thunders, but we have no more space. Of course we have no more space. Selfie has way too many things on her. Let's go ahead and give away some of Selfie's magic. Exchange, what are we definitely not using? We're using the Dispels, Zombies, Breaths. We never use Berserk, how about that? We probably have 100 stacks of Berserks everywhere, so it won't even matter if we give it away. Ooh, Renoa has... Well, we still have 26 Berserks. Might as well just keep them. What is one magic that I have a little of that I can just give away? Cures? Who has no cures? Ladies and gentlemen, the cure. And it seems like Squall doesn't have any cure magic, but he's already filled up with stuff. Let's give all these cures to Renoa. Okay, so at the very least I'll be able to modify my small magics to bigger magics. Medieval magic. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. So Selfie, let's go ahead and turn those thunders into something a little more useful. And now that we have Thunderas, let's go ahead and turn those into Thundagas. If I could just find them. Okay, so that gets rid of 2 stacks basically. And now we can start refining some of those wizard stones instead. Let me go ahead and rearrange my magic because we like to be tidy around here. We don't like messy rooms. We make our beds after we sleep in them sometimes. Pick up your toys. Okay, so everybody's magic should be arranged. And let's go ahead and do some wizard stone refining. Some tea magics. Don't want to just wastefully give them away though. 2 for 98. Windows 98. Quistis barely has any. And we just need the one over here. Irvine has not enough. Okay, nice. So now everybody has a good chunk of Thundaga in them. What I want to do is actually junction Squall's attack to Thunder, so that he doesn't have to use the Thundagas. Nice. And then in terms of ability, I want him to... Well, GF is fine. Maybe... Who has Quetzalcoatl? Maybe that's the real question here. Quetzalcoatl. Who are you with? Selfie. Okay. So let's give Selfie back the GF command. Do you like how I said that? Command. I felt very refined when I said it that way. Who has the GF command? Okay. So she has level down. Draw is always important. Maybe we'll just take away level down. We don't need it right now. Right this very minute. And then what was the other thing that I was going to do? Let's see if I can junction Irvine to have attack be Thundaga as well. Nice. I don't know that he's really known for attacks, so this might not necessarily be the greatest use of his abilities, but we'll make do. Okay, so I think now we are ready. Let's try this out now. I can't believe neither of those gave us a single Adamant twice. I like to Adamant twice. Not Adamant thrice, Adamant twice. Ah, no need to face these chumps. Let's get out of here, folks. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-ba. Now, if Odin were to show up, I wouldn't necessarily bat an eye. Yes. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, nice. Okay. So maybe this will work. Maybe this will work. I'm going to go ahead and cheer ahead of time for this victory. Odin, do your thing. Love to slice him in half. Let's go, Odin. This better be it. Okay, level ups, fine. Yes, 2 adamantines. Nice. Can Carbuncle learn something today? You know what? We spent all that time junctioning for that to happen. It was all that preparation. That's what did it. Gamer. But yeah, it was that preparation that did it. Now before we go, I just need to know if we need this for anything else. Adamantine, you use it for the Lionheart. You use it for our guys, and you use it for Strangle Vision. So sadly, we need 3 of these. Okay, so we didn't just level up for no reason. There's actually a purpose. Sorry, we didn't actually equip for no reason. We actually need 1 more. So if we can just get that 1 more adamantine, then we'll be home free. Then you're home. You're home. Vitality +4. Yeah, we only have the 2 of them. But good. I think at the very sorry about that. At the very least, that proved the theory that they do drop them. Yes. Okay, so stick to the strategy. We're gonna mug these fools. She's gonna cast Dispel. Oh no, they don't have anything. Cast Slow on Turtle 1. Squall is simply going to attack. We want to make sure that both of them are slow, so there is as little of a chance for them to cast a White Wind. Okay. So now cast it on the second one. And we're gonna keep attacking. Nice. And now Selfie can focus on summoning Quetzalcoatl. Meanwhile, the boys are going to attack. 200 though, that is poor. What are you doing? We're just gonna hit him with magic. Oh no, he just cast a thing. Do we have a Dispel here? Of course. Oh, it went down, nice. Never mind. We're gonna magic the bejesus out of this one. Feel the storm. Now let's see how... Oh, come on! Boost it up! 86. Lucky 86. Oh, it's gone. I like how... I don't know if you've ever noticed, but when Quetzalcoatl is doing its lightning thing, he's doing this thing. He's like rapidly shaking his head. It's quite a delight to see it. Kaboom! Okay, and that's better than 200. Nice. Okay, let's try this one more time. Oh god! What was that sound effect? Oh my gosh. Oh. Boost. You know, out of all the half-baked things in Final Fantasy VIII, I've always felt like the boost thing is just a little bit... like it doesn't make sense that much. Go get him. Beautiful explosions. And down it goes. Nice. Okay. Here I am to reap my rewards. I think boost was a great way to keep you occupied during 7-year-long cutscenes during battles. You know, and I think that was the reason why they implemented it. It makes sense. But the timing of it, like it kinda sort of matches what the GF is doing in its presentation, but not quite really. I have gripes about certain scenes and how well and when they allow you to boost. Like I felt like that was the intention. Wait, nothing? Nothing? Ugh. Everybody keeps learning things and I keep getting nothing. What is this? Okay, you know what? That was screwy. But I think we have a strat. So I think that's fine. Let me see if I just didn't miss it. Was I just gabbing too much? Yeah, we've only got the 2. Let me check on those GFs because it does seem like a couple of them learn stuff. Learning. The first 3 are already done. Well, I think it might be the first 4 that are done. And defend is the last command that Brothers has, so let him be. Encounter none. Wow, this is a completely useless ability in this game, but we'll let it have it. Vitality bonus, that's fine, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, whatever. Leviathan, HP plus 30. We can also do... well, actually, it's almost done, but I wish I would have just invested in the Spirit plus 40%. Next time, Gadget. Next time. I've been practicing that one all morning. Status defense times 4, that's nice. Alexander, my favorite. You know, Alexander doesn't even have boost yet. That's a big problem. It only takes like 10 AP. Summon magic plus 20. Ooh, forbidden magic. Let's focus on that. I like forbidden things. GHH plus 20, that's fine. Oh wait, Bahamut already has forbidden magic. Maybe that's why we didn't even care about it last time. Dark side, absorb. You know what? Let's go with one of these. These are cool. You know, okay. You know, let's do the basics first. Let's get a boost in there. We have the forbidden magic here already with Bahamut, and then Cactuar can focus on initiative. Initiative's pretty useful. Summon magic plus 10%. We move HP up. They are 2 different abilities. Really? Did I miss, like, are they spelled completely? Forbidden magic refinement from an item. And then forbidden medicine. Kitty, you have saved me a lot of time. Yes, they are different abilities. Let's go for that one. We like forbidden magic and forbidden medicine. Like two tablets of aspirin, forbidden. Let's go for that. Thank you very much for pointing that out. I would have just like never gotten it had that been the case. Awesome possum. Bahamut was magic and Doom Train was medicine. Of course the Stinky Train has medicine. Unfortunately, ads are starting in 20 seconds, so let's go into the Be Right Back screen. We'll do some more Adamantoise haunting. We will be right back with more FF8. Hello and welcome back to the Ales Dandy Please stream. I'm your host, Ales Dandy, also known as Ales, Gentleman Streamer, Beer Goggles 21. Mama Ale's baby boy, and we are back playing Final Fantasy VIII. We are hunting for some turtles, and the reason for that, of course, is because we need some of that delicious, finely crafted adamantoise shell. Adamantoise. I don't know if adamantoise is just the species or just a shell. You know what? It might be one of those unobtainium sort of things. We are, of course, enjoying an ale today, as we generally do. We are enjoying a Fin du Monde, which is a Canadian Belgian triple. So, to your health, as I like to say. Spicy move. But yeah, let's hunt for some more of these turtles. No need for these things. Run away! Ba-da-da. I can't believe that the 2 times that we've beaten those adamantoises cleanly, they have not given us those shells. It's too many fish. That is exactly what I would say if I were to go to a sushi shop. Too many fish. Too many fish. I basically already know what they sound like. Ba-da-da. You know, call me strange. There's no actual way to finish that statement, but call me strange. I do like the baked, elaborate sushis. I know that it's not particularly very iconic of the sushi flavor, but you know what? There's very little wrong with like baked, delicious, like rice with some protein on top of it, maybe some gooey cheese. That's what I enjoy. So please do not at me. It's like, Ales, how dare you? How dare you like that baked lobster cheese roll of a sushi? How dare you? Here is a glove slap. Okay, back attacked. Got him. Selfie, do your thing. Slow them down. First one. Squall is just going to attack. And Irvine is gonna mug. Missed. Three whispers. Okay, try again with the slow. How that doesn't destroy their knees is beyond me. Tune it down a notch. Oh, come on, we keep missing here. Everybody has darkness now. Did I just attack with selfie? Come on. No, we didn't. Has nothing. Okay, it is slower. We're going to attack. Keep attacking with Squall. We're gonna slow... Oh, why did I slow down the second turtle? Sorry, the first turtle again. Wasting our time here. Yeah, it does nothing. We stole some more whispers. I think we can now slow down the second turtle and then focus on our attacks. Irvine goes back to doing magic. And then Selfie is going to go and do some Quetzalcoatling. I'm basically lowering the tempo just so that I can catch Squall's attack. Because of course if I don't do that, I won't feel the trigger. And if anybody's ever played Final Fantasy VIII, it's all about that trigger. Okay, let's boost. Boost mobile, let's go. 91, that was a good year. Not as good as 94. Ah, that was so close. I was about to hit it. 103. Shake that head, Quetzalcoatl. Good attack. One of them is down. Keep chucking Quetzalcoatl at it. Hello, hello, Spectrum. How are you doing? Good to see you. I hope your day is going well so far. Thank you for popping in. We're hunting for some adamantoise. Is it down? Nice. Okay, now everybody cross your fingers, cross your toes. I will name no more appendages, but we gotta get lucky on this one. Oh, come on. No. Ugh. Ugh, what is this? I just keep getting nothing here. What is... Ugh. Okay. We got 2 in 1 round. We can't not get at least 1 in the next few fights. That would be ridiculous. It would be redonkulous. I feel that pain. What are we looking to get? Adamantine. So it's a monster part that will help me make 3 of the final weapons for my party members. And these enemies have extremely high defense. They are weak to thunder, and they also happen to have the White Wind spell, which gives them a whole bunch of heal. So the only thing that I can do is basically slow them down before they proc that. You'll get it. Well, eventually. Hopefully I don't age out and then I can't get it. Before I forget though, let's go ahead and give a shout out, a follow recommendation to friend of the stream, legendary stream member, Spectrum Branch, of course, who was last playing Cuphead, who actually finished the main campaign of Cuphead. So congratulations again, Spectrum. Focuses on first playthroughs and an accomplished musician. So I can't recommend him enough. Thank you so much for being here, Spectrum. Okay, so where was I? Let's did I tint it up? Tint it up. Did we glamp it? I think we did. Alright, let's keep going here. It's gotta drop. It's gonna drop. Bun. Dun 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 dun. No, go away, go away. Too much fish. You're most welcome. Ah, some money for just running on the beach. Can I have a job? Oh, nice. Here they are. Yes, 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 do it. Just free me from this pain. Yeah, so let me complete this thought. Can I just have a job where all I get paid to do is to just stroll down the beach, maybe catch some turtles? That would be nice. That'd be good. I'd need a heck of a lot of sunscreen, but I'd do it. Okay, let's see. Yes, 1 adamantine. That is enough. We got it. We did it. Wolf's Kiss. And we learned a couple of things. Leviathan leveled up as well. Ooh, everybody's learning everything. Let's go ahead and check them out. And just to make sure, just so that I am not imagining things, we have 3 adamantine. At the very least, according to this guide over here, we will need it for exactly 3 weapons, and we will need it for one of each will be needed for these. So good, we have that. Unfortunately, it's not sufficient to actually make the weapon, but it's one very important part. Let me check on the GFs to see if everybody's still learning. We have to make sure that the boys, the girls, everyone in between is learning. It's very important. If we are not learning, we're not growing. And if we are not growing, we are dying. That's not me, that's George Clooney. Okay, so Diablos has stopped learning. He's okay, he's not dying. He's just the king of demons. Alright, vitality bonus is fine. Summon magic plus 30%. We could do that, but I am feeling the spirit plus 40. Pandemonia's almost to initiative. And we're almost here to status defense J plus 4. Elemental J. Dr. J. Dr. J. Bahamut. Let's go with... We could do more Mug, but we have Mug. Expend 2 for the price of 1. And rare item. More likely to receive rare items. That could be useful. It also costs a heck of a lot. So I'm not 100%, but honestly, it might be the way to go here. Yeah, let's go with rare item, just in case we start encountering some kind of situation. A situation where we need really rare drops. HP fine, auto potion, potion. And then finally, Tonberry, summon magic plus 10%. Poor little Tonberry. Okay. So everybody's learning what they need to be learning. Let's go ahead and see... What's the next item for the junk shop? The junk shop! Okay, so we have the adamantine. We need 4 dragon fangs. Now the question is, where do we get them dragon fangs? Demon Fang, as Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia once said. I feel like someone was named the situation, but I can't remember where that comes from. Yeah, so I think it was from one of the seasons of Laguna Beach. Which is not to say that I've seen it, but I feel like I saw enough folks talk about it. I saw them with my very own eyes. So Lionheart, Pigs, Pulse Ammo. Let's see where we can get the Dragon Fangs. So Dragon Fangs can be gotten from Blue Dragons, the Xbox RPG game, of course, Grendel's, Hexadragons. Can we actually card mod it from something? I'm surprised because I thought that we had Dragon Fangs for a long time. I thought that we had it from something. Like some enemy was dropping a lot of Dragon Fangs, but I can't remember who exactly. We can go and fight Hexadragons, but those things are a beast. We can fight Grendel's. Dragon Fangs, huh? Shizor. Gold Saucer prizes. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Final Fantasy VIII items. Huh. So we can't card mod it. That is unfortunate. So we can either fight Blue Dragons, we can fight Grendel's. I believe we fought Grendel's in the past, and Hexadragons, which are a beast basically. Let's see where are Grendel's located. Fire, Dragon Fang, Dragon Fin. Where are these folks located? Thank you. I never watched it myself. Yeah, I'm not the biggest watcher of reality TV shows. That being said, I have seen a number of Korean reality TV shows as of late. My partner and I seem to enjoy them for very silly reasons. Dragon Fangs are dropped by Grendel's if they are very low level. So that might be a good idea. Level 1 to 19. Common and rare commons. So if we just drop down the level of Grendel's, we would be okay. Where are these things found? Deep Sea Research Center. Levels 1 to Deep Sea Deposit. The island closest to Hell. Do I really want to go there? Artemisia's Castle. Oh, Galbadia region. And then Wind Hill atop the cliffs. Okay, so yeah, let's go to Wind Hill. How about that? That seems like a good place to go to. Ah, yes, the island closest to Hell. I was about to make a joke about Florida, but that would be the peninsula closest to Hell. I'm just kidding. My parents live there. Or am I? Okay. So let's go. Let's ride our bus. I think we have islands here. Here too, off the coast. The Keys. I think they're key. I think the Keys are islands, technically speaking. They must be some sort of island. Wind Hill. And of course, Spectrum. No offense. I know that you're also in that region. I'm simply talking from the perspective that I used to live there. Also, one of my best friends lives there. So, totally obviated that fact. I apologize. That was a poorly timed joke. Let's go over here. Okay, Wind Hill, and it says atop the cliffs. Okay, I looked it up. Small, low elevation, sighting the island on the surface of a coral reef. So it qualifies then, right? We would probably land over on this side. And I don't know what Grendels are weak to, but really the only thing that we need to do is to make sure that Selphie has got the level down ability. And I think that should be enough. I probably don't need a GF if all we are doing is whittling down its defenses. Luck plus 50. And let me go ahead and auto magic. Gonna cast Blizzaga, that's fine. And then let's go with Squall. Abilities are probably fine. Auto for attack, of course. And then Junction Irvine. Auto for defense, just in case we get into trouble. Always getting into trouble, of course. Restore HP, use item. And then cast magic. What is Doom? Uses Doom on one enemy. I'm assuming that's like an instant death sort of thing. Dark Side is of course a Dark Knight's ability. Question of the night, not really per se. Don't know if anything I'm doing counts as hoarding. Well, that's good. It's definitely not a healthy activity to hoard anything. I was just telling chat that the one thing that I hoard, of course, is those little hexagonal keys, the Allen keys. Even though I hate building furniture, I hate it with a passion. I whine about it every time it comes up. I do keep all of those keys because I don't know. They might be useful someday. And yeah, the things that hold beer cans together, or just cans in general. That is my fault. That is my problem. Okay, let's find some of those Grendels. Let me go ahead and save here. Bum, 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 bum. Very cool. Let's see if we can find them. Let's check if we're in the right region, actually. Windhill Bluffs. So I'm gonna assume that Bluffs means that we're in the right place. There's some Grendels. There's some Grendels. So I'm going to have... Oh wait, no. Now's not the time, Odin. I needed to lower their levels. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, I mean, we might still get lucky. I think they still drop Dragon Fangs at slightly higher levels. I think. Not so much. Some level ups. Dragon Fins. No Fangs. And Pandemona learned initiative. Let's go teach Pandemona something else. Odin is definitely a kind of menace sometimes. So you would call it a double-edged sword almost. Double-edged sword. Of course, I can't wait for the switch over to old Gilgamesh, old Gilgamesh. That being said, I feel like Odin has a lot more presence than Gilgamesh. Let's be real. Take your time, Spectrum. Thank you so much for even announcing it. Okay, we can do speed. We can do speed, like the drug, of course. I'm not a child. Strength plus 20, speed plus 20 might be nice. Yeah, let's keep it at speed. There they are. Okay, so what we're gonna do is level down on the first one. Hopefully she succeeds. "25 levels, which means that it must have been at level 50. That's kind of what I'm assuming here. Should be another 12 levels, right? 13. Okay, so now it should be within range. So now we can attack the thing. Let me try and mug first, though. And she can focus on leveling down the second one. One Dragon Fin. Nice. And she needs to level this one down one more. Okay, now they're both ready to be toasty. Some thunder. Down it goes. Easy peasy. No items. Ugh. Let me just double check. It's kind of weird that this item drops from Grendels at such a low level. But it must be the case. Let's keep going for it. Dragon Fang. They should generally drop 1, and very uncommonly they should drop 2. I can't imagine that there's like a GF ability that allows you to get more things dropped, right? That's not a thing. I'm not imagining that. Maybe the luck stat does that? I don't know. So let's keep it there. Squall's abilities. Med data cover. Mag bonus, move find. No. And then Irvine. Encounter House. Yeah, I don't think any of these really raise our ability to get more drops. And just defense with Squall. Level down once again on the first one. 2 Dragon Fins. And I think it's gonna work. Go to work on the second one. Oh, really? Sure, do it. Down it goes. Why is Squall so low in health? I'm surprised. Do it. Boom, 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 boom. Did I fail every single one of those? Of course I did. I feel like I get more hits whenever it's sped up. No items. Come on. You know what? I'm going to independently check this on the strategy guide because this sounds really fishy to me. And I don't mean sushi fishy. I just mean fishy. We are looking up at the Final Fantasy VIII original strategy guide, of course, which is our friend to the end. To the bitter end. Dragon, Diablos, Droma, Edea. Oh right, these things are called Grendel. For some reason I was looking at Dragon. Gizzards, Ghettos. Granaldo, that sounds like a first name, Granaldo. So Dragon Fang at level 19. But also from level up to level 30 also drops it. Yeah, so it should be fairly common drops. 1 in 19. More rare. Yeah, so it should actually be dropping a lot depending on its level. Let me just double check once I lower its level to see if it's at the level that we want it to be. Of course, we are enjoying some Fin du Monde from Unibroue. All my love to long ago. Hunting for parts is very exhausting work. It's exhausting. Da-da-da. Why do we have the attack off? Just the one. So let me go ahead and double check. I'm gonna scan it right now to see where it is at. It should be basically level 25. Yeah, so level 25. Basically, whenever you do the level down, it just halves their level. So it used to be level 50. Now it's level 25. We want to lower it another time so that it is within range. Okay, do it. No, why did you lower the level again? I guess it doesn't matter. Pretty powerful dragons all in all. No items. We are extremely unlucky today with these Grendels. We can just mug them from the start. And level it down one more time. Now she can focus on the second one. Okay, no more level downs. No, why did I do level down yet again? That's what happens when you leave your cursor in memory. Okay, let's see if we're lucky this time. Wow. It should basically be dropping items. I really don't know what's is the RNG just really that much against me today? I wonder if it's a coin flip that it'll even drop items in the first place. There we go. Attack down by 17. It is within range. Nice, nice. No items. It's impressive how these Grendels are just... Oh, of course. I kind of felt that was happening. I felt like it was coming. I can't imagine that we're gonna get any Dragon Fangs from this one, but you know what? Stranger things have happened in this game. Dragon Fins. So it is possible to receive items from them. There's that. Brothers and Alexander learn things. I think that's it for Brothers, actually. I don't think they'll be learning anything else. Yeah, I think they are done. As for Alexander, though, learn not to burn. We could do defense times 4. That would be kind of cool. There's also the revive ability, which is nice to have on certain fights. We could just go for the straight up spirit plus 20% in case somebody doesn't have it. I don't know. Or actually, let's go for boost. It's easy enough to learn. It'll probably take one fight. One fight! The greatest fight of them all. Alright, we're supposed to actually level it down first. Power Wrist. 18. Okay, so it's at 18. I think we're good. What can I draw from this thing anyways? Fires, blizzards, doubles. Doubles are nice. Okay, so let's try and get some doubles from it, I suppose, since we're wasting time on this anyways. Wow, just not giving me those Dragon Fangs. Carbuncle. The Master of the Rubies. Auto Reflect is really the last thing that we can learn with Carbuncle. So let's go ahead and get it. Two Grendels. Two Grendels, everyone. Two Grendels. Let's level down the first one. Down by 18, so it is at 18. And then level down the second one. Another 18, so we're good to fight them both. Let's go ahead and draw some magic from these people while we have them on the field. Always nice to have a stock of doubles to make triples, of course. That's really the main reason why you get doubles, to get triples. Down it goes. Big money, big money, big money. Wow. And Alexander Leonard boost. Can I refine these monsters maybe to... How is it so difficult to get these things? You can get them more from blue dragons. If it continues not to drop from this monster, I might just go and fight Hexa dragons later. I think I'm comfortable as long as I can draw some powerful doubles, though. That's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. Let's see, how many do I have here already? 45 doubles. Can I go ahead and actually give them away to somebody? Take all, give all. Ooh, give them to Renoa. So we can continue drawing them. So as long as we don't have like full stacks of doubles for everyone, it makes sense for me to actually keep fighting them. In a weird way, it does. So it must be at 18. And draw some doubles. Nice. Impromptu meetings for the win, eh? Not my favorite Spectrum. Hopefully it was productive. Hopefully it was actually useful for you. Summon magic plus 20% for Tonberry. Let's see if there's anything more for... Well, let's do GFHP plus 10%. We don't want it to just die on the field. Let's go for that. I like for all GFs to have both their 10s and 20% up before we start pursuing other things. Level that sucker down. And draw some doubles. Down it goes. This is crazy. I don't get it. It's yeah, it's weird that it's just not dropping anything. Ba-da-da. Is it the level down? Could that be a thing? That doesn't make sense, right? And we attack. $26, so it needs one more to drop. Let's have her do one more attack. And then Squall. Can attack both the first one. Should be at level 13, beautiful. Lucky 13, of course. Boom. Now, let her focus on the second one. Squall can keep attacking number 1. 26 levels, so it's still at level 26. We mug the second one and level it down one more time. Draw. Draw at high noon, as they say. Okay, it's gotta pop up. No. You know what? I'm going to do a very brief Google search as to why this is happening, because this is a bit wild. Sorry, got busy with work, but now it's lunch break and time to go pick up Butters from the groomers. Butters is a lovely name, by the way. I'm assuming that you're talking... Well, actually, let me not make assumptions. But that is a delightful name. Take your time, kitty. Unfortunately, we might be wrapping up relatively soon, but I appreciate you being here. Okay, so I'm gonna just Google FF8 Dragon Fang Grendel. See if anything pops up. Grendels and Dragon Fangs. Let's see. Hi guys, blah blah blah. They're the most common drop from level 1 to 20. Monsters level are either 80% or 120% of your party average. Weapons are important in this game, not even the Lionheart. It's not turned on right now. I think Squall is. Must be mug from them. I don't have mug yet. Parties are 26. Will be either 17 or 25. So 70% chance of getting a Dragon Fang from it. You certainly do not want to mug them. That must be an isolated typo in this guide. This and that, Dragon Fang. 20% chance. Da da da. Okay. Well, that didn't help. Getting Dragon Fangs from Grendel's. They simply aren't dropping them. They're around level 25. They become a much more rare drop after level 20. If you run around the cliff, you will fight a lot more Grendels. The only thing that will drop fangs is T-Rex Sword, but I'm not sure they're any accessible. There's a spot where Grendels had 100% encounter, but if you wanted to mug the 3 times lasers during the battle... Where is the location where they... Maybe we don't mug them? Is that a thing? I wonder. I love the kitty. I love the kitty. Thank you very much, kitty. Yeah, so we are doing the right thing. I just don't understand why they're just absolutely not dropping. I feel like at this point, one should have been, at the very least, happening. Let's check out this other guide right here. Grendel, Tiamat, Dragon Fin, stats. Okay, so this thing that says that item drops from 1 to 19 are not what we're looking for. So Dragon Fang from levels 1 to 19 should be a 70%. So why is it not happening? Huh. I don't know. Maybe we're just horribly lucky. I have no idea. Let's keep going. I feel like we're wasting time just parsing things out. Maybe it's just... Maybe the RNG really is just that bad for it to drop anything in the first place. Ooh. Oh, but I don't want to use that yet. Irvine. 26. Draw some doubles. And cast it one more time. Oh my gosh. Squall is down. Okay, first Grendel is ready. Level down the second one. Okay, 18. So they're both ready. Boom, 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 boom. Blasting zone. Raise it aloft in the sky. Pierce through the heavens to the stratosphere, and then bring it crashing down like lightning. Down they both go. Two level ups. Just no, there's no drops in here. We must be fighting the wrong enemy. That's what that is. Maybe it's the level down. Maybe that's what it is. Let me actually Google that. Maybe that's actually the answer to all our questions here. they haven't really dropped anything since we started using them. So let's Google FFVIII level down drops. By defeating Tonberry, obtain mechanics. They will never use level down. If the enemy has different elemental resistance, does this. Having the target's level per use to change what type of items can be mugged or won, as well as the types of spells that can be drawn from them, all while making the enemy much weaker by reducing their stats. So it should theoretically work. It says nothing that it cuts away from it not being able to drop items. Let's just keep going at it. Honestly, we've got like 10 minutes left, so if we're gonna change our strategy, it's not gonna be today. Back attacked. I don't like my back attacked. $18, so it must be at 18. One dragon fin. Get some doubles to take home with us. Down it goes. No items, no items. And Tonberry learned GF plus 10. Learn, let's go with 20% for both. Actually, let's go ahead and pour the rest of this, since we are in a celebratory mood. Celebration! One more time. We're enjoying a Unibroue from Fin du Monde, a Canadian brewery. 2 days to come. Some more Grendels. That is really... Oh, it's Ddking. Let's hurry it up, Odin. It's not really gonna do anything for us anyways. Some dragon fins. We're basically only getting drops whenever Odin intervenes, which is amusing. Level it down. Okay, it should be at 18. And down it goes. No items, no items. Ba-da-dun, da-dun. How low will it go? No one knows. 26. So it should be at level 26. Squall will start attacking. And Irvine will mug. Level down the second one. Okay. Here's me not paying attention to what's happening on screen, of course. Of course! 13. Okay, so we're good in terms of level. Let's go ahead and keep taking some doubles, of course. Maybe because we're like drawing magic from it and mugging it. It's like, I don't want to give you anything. No items. Yeah, it's so consistent. Pandemona. Pandemona, darling. Where are ya? Speed plus 40%. That's pretty solid. We could do more elemental defense though. I don't think we ever need like 2 junctions on that slot anyways. Sure, speed plus 40% it is. Okay. Level that thing down. Remug. Oh, we have enough of these. 27. We gotta wait. One more. And away it goes. Yeah, there must be a mechanic that's not agreeable here, and I really don't know what it is. Zantetsu can do your thing. Slice and dice. Some dragon fins, but again, not what we're looking for. Cerberus learned something. And expend 2 for 1, prevents back attack. That one is not necessarily useful. Let's leave the speed junction there. Tent it up. What a misfortune. It seems to me like we can't go down the level down ability in order to make this happen. That's basically what's happening here. Okay, it's cooked. We can definitely mug these monsters, but they stop dropping things. Boom. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, so once again, ooh, nice. We learned that forbidden medicine. Thanks again for the hot tip, Kitty. Wherever you are. Elemental defense, status defense times 4. That is useful. Let's go with GF HP plus 10%. Actually, yeah, 10%. Where else could we find this thing? Well, let me snooze the first set of ads. Again, we're not really gonna go for that long today. Unfortunately, folks, so it goes. Where else can we find Grendels? Galbadia region. The forest near the cliffs. Let's try and look for that. I don't think we're gonna find it. Galbadia. Desert prison. Timber. It's going down. I'm getting timbered. Shumi village. Where is Galbadia? Now that I think about it, what is that? What is Galbadia? Dole. Ddking City. Is Ddking City Galbadia? Is that, I think it's this continent, right? Because this is Centra. This is Estar. This is the Travia region, I believe. This is Balamb. It must be like around here. Ddking City. So Grendel should be in the forest near the cliffs. Maybe there's a... Let's turn off encounters. We're just not getting any drops from monsters here. Forest near the cliffs, huh? There's a lot of cliffs here, but are there any forests? Yeah, unfortunately, we're basically wrapping up here, folks. It doesn't seem like we were able to get the second component of what we wanted, but I don't know. I thought that was fun. I thought this was a good time. Are these the forests near the cliffs? Let's land here. Galbadia. Yeah, well, they're close enough. How about that? Let's see if we can find any of them. Ew. Let's get out of here. Hideous creatures. Oh, it's these mankeys. Honestly, I just remember these things always giving me such trouble back in the day. I hated those Donkey Kongs. I'm gonna assume that you probably can't even find them here. But it's a good time, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, and of course I have attack off. That's why nothing was happening. Oh. Yeah, sure, finish them off, please. Okay. And no such luck, unfortunately. Alright. I think we're good. Let's go back to intermission. Snooze those ads. Well, that was Final Fantasy VIII for today. Once again, I apologize, folks. Today is also a very short session. Like I said, it'll be like this for this and next week. So both Thursday and Friday of next week, we will have very short Thursday and Friday sessions. Please bear with us. Tomorrow we'll actually be playing Elden Ring. I guess I got ahead of myself. If you're interested in this kind of nonsense, don't. But if you still are, I stream Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Wednesdays we're starting Mega Man X, not 10X. We're playing Final Fantasy VIII, and on Fridays we are doing Elden Ring, so stay tuned for that tomorrow. Feel free to look at my schedule at my socials, if that works. There it goes. Now let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. I have somebody in mind, kind of a new friend, and they are a fellow member of the Fruities, also in the retro category just now. Currently doing the Wind Waker, Princess Alley. Princess Allies. You know, one of those pronunciations is correct. Let's go and say hello. Fellow Fruity member, a delightful individual. Let's go and say hello. If you're interested in participating in the raid, please kindly stay. This is my raid message for viewers, and this is our raid message for followers as usual. Remind me, please, that I should copy one of those, lest I be a fool. But yeah, once again, thank you very much everyone for being here. We'll see you again tomorrow, hopefully, if you're interested in some Elden Ring antics. As I like to finish this, stay thirsty, Ale Pack. Stay thirsty, Ale Puffs. We'll see you again.